Good evening. The word of the day is social distancing. I was driving home from getting my lunch today, and I was thinking about the word of the day, and I was trying to think of a good story to tell, and I was thinking about something that happened recently. I borrowed a bull from one of our neighbors for my little herd of cows, and last year when he brought the bull out here, he told me that he had went out in the pasture to get the bull and take him up, put him on the trailer, and when he tried to drive the bull up to the pen, the bull knocked him backwards. And I thought, well, we'll have to stay away from him if he's that aggressive and that mean. So we were doing social distancing with the bull before I even knew what social distancing was. We stayed away from him. But this reminded me of another story. Many years ago, when my daddy and his brothers were younger, every day they had to milk cows. And a couple of them began to tell my grandfather, their dad, that the bull that he had at that time was starting to threaten them. They said, when we go to milk cows, Pop said he gets out there and starts pawing the ground and bellowing. And said, we're afraid he's going to get us. Well, my granddaddy thought they were just trying to get out of milking. So he said, well, I tell you what, said, you go get the milk bucket and go out through there and let me watch. So he went out and watched that day, and sure enough, the bull was out there pawing and bellowing and carrying on. So he said, okay, boys, I'll tell you what you do. Go down there to the sawmill and bring me one of them oak 2x4s. So they went and bought him an oak 2x4, and the next morning he told them, said, all right, said, I'm going to milk this morning. He had laid that oak 2x4 out in the middle of the lot, and he had whittled one end of it where he had some good hand holts on it. He got the milk bucket and started walking to the barn. Sure enough, when he got out there in the middle of the lot, here come the bull, bellowing and snorting and pawing the ground. He walked over to where that 2x4 was at. That bull was right behind him, bellowing and snorting. He set that milk bucket down and picked up that 2x4, and in one swift motion, come around and hit that bull right in the top of the head with that 2x4. Knocked the bull right to the ground. The bull got up and shook his head and started at him again. He knocked it down the second time. They said the third time the bull got up, he was digging with all fours, trying to get away from him, and he hit him across the rump and knocked him down again. When he got up that time, he went and stood in the corner of the lot as far away from my grandfather as he could get and looked back up there like, what do you want me to do now? Just tell me and I'll do it. That bull had decided it was time for him to social distance from my granddaddy. I hope you folks are following along with the guidelines that people are putting out there, maintaining social distance, wearing a mask if you feel the need to, and I hope nobody has to hit you over the head with a 2x4 to get you to do it. Have a great day.